Well, hi, my name is Don, and today I'm going to show you about a Watts link and how to take one off and put one back on. I seen one other video that was very helpful, on YouTube. But anyway, here's my my video of how to change a Watts link and what I think about it and all that. But here I'm underneath the car, and let me set this up, and then we'll get this so I could, kind of explain about the Watts link. But at first, I had no idea what a Watts link was. I look underneath the car. I mean, I was trying to, figure out, why this was rattling, why there was, something rattling in my car. It would sound like, every time I hit a bump, it go, every time I hit a bump, it go, like the springs, were like hitting, and then another bump, and just like, sounded like that. But, so anyway, then I wiggled around in here, and I wiggled this thing. I mean, this is unbolted now. But I wiggled this, and I'm like, oh, that's where that is. But a Watts link is what it is I have never seen one before, but on YouTube there I seen a video of, they go up, it allows the wheels to go up and down, with the axle, and it will hold the center frame centered to the axle, so when you turn around the corner, that your car does not, the body of your car does not go back and forth, swerve, the only thing that's holding this thing centered to the frame is the springs, and there's nothing else holding this car to the center. So this is what is this Watts link. It keeps everything centered, and it's not too hard. Mine came off real easy. I used that WD-40 that blue torch stuff, and what I done is first thing I done is I know a couple weeks ago I got some navel jelly, that navel jelly rust remover stuff. I just put that all around the bolts and stuff, about maybe a couple of hours, let it eat all the way, and then took some well, first I took a wire brush, to get the threads, away from the bolt. There's one bolt here, this bolt here on the other side. There's, threads, and I took a wire brush and took some navel jelly, and then squirted it with blue torch, the WD-40, and also I guess there's some other stuff that I used from Liquid Wrench, Power Blaster, I think that's what it was, or something like that, I think. But that stuff's supposed to work pretty good too. But I soaked it about maybe 3 or 4 times, over the course of a week, or so. And everything came off really nice and easily. I was surprised. I don't know if that did the trick or not, but certainly will not help. I mean, it certainly will help. So anyway, the first thing you do is you take off this bolt, the bolt, over here, and you take it out. Okay, and then this is what holds the frame. This is to the bolted to the axle. So get that out first. It's and this is I don't know. I don't remember exactly what size it is, but I know that this is a number 5. Then there's a little hole in there, little Allen wrench thing. This is number 5 millimeter. That goes in there, but I didn't need that to take it off, but that's a number 5, and it's a number 18 millimeter wrench for the bolt, which is this thing here, this bolt here. It's a number It's 18 millimeters. I didn't need this to take it off or anything, but I just had to put the wrench to it, an 18 socket, and I just screwed it right off. But there's a bolt out here. You got to take this one off first, because otherwise you won't be able to get this one off. So you take, after you got that bolt out, okay, then it like wiggles around like this. Okay, then these are tie rod ends, just like on your steering, and but anyway, you gotta take the bolt off here first, and then I took this bolt off, and then I took this bolt off right away and leave them connected, because I think it's better to leave them connected, before you pop them off with this thing, the tie rod, puller thing. But because it just gave me a little bit of something to hold them together, so, and then to just take the wrench, then it took a socket, and then you could get underneath there and get this wrench or that bolt off of there. But so then you take those off. Okay, you got those off, and then I got this tie rod thing. But at first, I thought this thing was a little big. I thought maybe it was too big. Because I tried, it would slip off. I'd put it on here and it would slip off, this way. It would slip off. So what I'd done is I turned it like this to get it, onto the, so it would bite into it more. On this side right here, instead of like this, it would seem like it just falls right out, but I turn it like this to get that a little bit better. And then, just turn this enough, and then, turn it, and then just go pop, pop right off, and boom, it's off. I guess they have a Morse taper. I was a machinist too, for like 12 years too. And in the trade, I went to college for that but I didn't get my degree in there. I didn't quite finish it, but it took about half of it. But then I joined the U.S. Navy. But anyway, there's probably a Morse taper. It's what it is. It's two surfaces that are just a little bit off of each other, like maybe just a degree, something like that. So when you snap them together, they'll snug fit, and that's what. I'm sure that's what it is, a Morse taper, but that's what that's called in the machining trade. That way you just slip this thing up there and it stays, But I do believe that that's probably the same principle as the Morse taper. But anyway, then you pop that off. Then this comes right off here. Then you do the same, for down here. And then pop this one off. Pop. Okay, and then here is the Watts link, and well, but anyway, and they say that this thing only goes in one way, so I'm pretty positive that this went in, this way, which is there's a difference between between this side and this side, So then this side is the front side, and then this is the back side, and this has got to go on top. I'm pretty sure that that's the way it goes. They say that it's marked on which way, but if you get confused, also there's only one way that these tapers fit on here. The big side goes toward the back, and then this side, the big side's toward the front. And it's very important to keep them, it only goes on one way. There's only one way. I guess you can mix it up and turn it this way or something, but just make sure it's on, when you put the new one on, that it's, that's the front, and this the back side. They look different. But here I'm going to come out now from underneath the car. Okay, well, anyway, so this is the Watts link. This is the Watts link here, and what I noticed is it kind of the center part is not it's kind of sloppily fitting in there, so I guess it wears out. You know, you can see it moving. And then this is the front side and this is the back side. See, it's like wobbly like that. So, but this is, you know, the part. This is my old one. And then I bought a new one. I got this on eBay for $27. I went to AutoZone and they want $45 for Watts link. But it looks like the same part. I mean, it looks all right. But this is the front side, but I don't know which side. They say that it says on which side is front and back. I'm not sure. Maybe. But I'm not exactly sure how this, you know, went on there, but this is the front part here, and then this looks like the back side. But anyway, they're supposed to only go in one way. Oh, it says up. Oh, it says back up. Yeah, it does say on it there. It says right there. Back up. So that's how it goes on. Yes. I guess this one might not. Say it. I don't know if it says it or not, but anyway, but yeah, we'll go off the original then, because I don't know if this one says it or not. But after I get it out of the bag, I'll see. But anyway, this is back up. So put this on exactly the same way. Oh, maybe I was wrong on this. I don't know. But anyway, so that's back up. So I'm not really sure exactly which way, but it goes. You can tell by the taper on the taper. So it'll only go on one way. It won't go on the other way because the tapers are they're wrong. But anyway, that's that's my thing on the 2001 PT Cruiser on how to you know, change the Watts link. Is not too difficult. But I'm gonna put the new one back on, and I suppose I've heard other people say that they had to take out the other bolts on it, and, you know, but there wasn't corroded, you know, so bad. My car wasn't. It's a 2001 PT Cruiser. But so anyway, that's about it on how to change the Watts link. It's not that difficult. But $27 on eBay, hey, a lot better than AutoZone. So anyway, nice talking to you, and I hope this video helps you out. If you ever hear, you know, a clunking sound like in the back, like a rattling, that's your Watts link, and you should change it, get a new one, because it wears out over time. So anyway, okay, I hope you liked the video, and hope it helps you out. Okay, see you later, and good luck with your repair with the Watts link. It's not too difficult, pretty easy actually. So anyway, okay, all right, bye.